Welcome back everyone to Scavenging with Pineleaf, a series of tales, travels, and trifles. We are here at the 12th anniversary this year, which means for me, that means I have collected my 11-year present. So let's open up and see what we get this year. See, we get the Grant the 11s emote. Guess we could try slash. And we get a little meal, though I think I would have preferred a less grassy location in which to dine. There we go. We get our 11-year frame, which I'm unlikely to use, and in fact, let's just have a look at what it looks like. Especially since I need to change my frame anyway, because I just realized that this character doesn't have the one I want on here. But let's first look at the 11-year frame. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just 2 gold and a silver leaf on there. But I like the Adventure Seeker frame, so that's what I'm going to stick with for the moment. And what else do you have? This is probably just some fireworks. Yep. And I already have quite a number of fireworks up there already. And what is this? Pinwheel fireworks. Let's see what these look like. Well, that's a pinwheel. Ah! Alright. That's a little different take on the fireworks scheme. But of course, that's not what we're here to look at today. What we're looking at today, of course, are the tales in our tales, travels, and trifles, which means we need to head out and find the party tree. I have found the long-suffering Waldo Rumble, and let's see what he has for us this year. The Mastermind's Minion.
Ribbons? Lists? What does it all mean?
Cards? Cards! Cards! The party tree is still bedecked with the things, and the proper procedure for the planning of festival activities have not been followed, much to the chagrin of the party planning committee. How long has it been, Pineleaf? I cannot tell you for certain how long we have been occupied with this outrageous occurrence, but it has dominated my every waking moment. I don't know why. Why we are no nearer to learning who has set up this ridiculous endeavor than we were this time last year. Or perhaps not, my friend. In the early morning hours, I beheld a suspicious figure lurking in the vicinity of the party tree, and when I approached for a closer look, he fled away up the hill. It looked to me as if it were up near Bag End, where old Bilbo and young Frodo used to live. If you head up, you might find some sign of our mysterious party planner. Please help me, Pineleaf. After all, this time I am eager to get to the bottom of this mess. All right, search near Bag End for any suspicious figures. Very well, let us see. Who is the Mastermind's Minion? I mean, we're actually going to find out who's involved in this preposterous planning of the party? Or, well, something like that. Let's see. Search near Bag End. A scroll like the ones that hang up. Oh ho 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 ho! Hey, is it Lotho who's up to it? Let's see what's on this scroll. Lobelia Sackville Baggins gives you a suspicious, untrusting look. I say, what have you got there? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How rude!
What have you got there? I watched you pick something up, and you can see that it is clearly my property. Hand it over, or I will summon the sheriffs. Wait, is that one of those terrible cards from the party tree? Someone has gone and festooned that old tree with them, and in the process they have created quite an eyesore. I cannot walk out of my front door without seeing the gaudy things. It must have been that Frodo, or one of his friends. They are trying to lower the quality of the view and depreciate the value of Bag End. You realize that Frodo has been indisposed for the last few months? Oh, it's terrible, just terrible! I do not want that card, or anything to do with this unwanted festival. Take it away! Alright, very well. I shall take it away! I found this. What did you find? A discarded scroll like those hanging from the party tree? Why, this could be just the clue we need to learn the identity of this secret party planner, Pineleaf. Hand it here, and I will see it. There is writing here, but I cannot make heads or tail of it. If we are going to solve this mystery, it looks as if our unseen benefactor is going to make us work for it. Here, I'll give you the scroll, and you could try to unravel it. Good luck! Wonderful. What do you have this time? 3 came to visit. Where shall we meet? They asked. Why, in the very center, said I. A stone marks the spot, and cannot be missed. Will you be there? They asked. Nay, not I replied. Interesting. Where shall we 3 meet at the very center? The 3 farthing stone, of course. That's it. The 3 farthing stone. Though if the speaker is not going to be there, then the speaker must be the north farthing then? First of all, let's see if we can find the 3 farthing stone. Ah, right here. See, you can't miss that stone, right? Now, ha! Hold on. The next clue. Let's see what this one says. A broken branch, a buzzing buzz, tooth and claw. They took what they ought not. A broken branch, a buzzing buzz, tooth and claw, they took what they ought not. Now that sounds like the willow, because that's where you have a pair of tooks that got something caught up into one of the branches there. They knocked down a hive, and then the bears came. So we're going back into some pretty old quests for that. But that sounds like what would logically be, and here, oh, the great willow, not the old willow or something like that. But, well, so much for that hypothesis. Oh, hold on. Oh, this is where they hit it. Let's see. Alright, part 3. Mud and pigs and terror. The Bolgers sleep uneasily when he stalks the styes. Even the smallest shadow can strike fear in a hobbit's heart. Interesting. I was worried about doing this quest at night because I usually prefer to record during game day, but the styes are only haunted at night, so perhaps it's good that night came as I was starting this. Of course, this means that we need to go to, see, what's this? Brockingborings, I think it's called. Yeah, to Brockingborings. Actually, it's called Budgeford, not Brockingborings. Brockingborings is up to the north near Scary. Wait. Hopefully my ability to solve this clue is better than my ability to remember names. Of course, most likely the scroll is going to be there whether it's day or night. It's only the Black Rider that is decided based on the time of day. At least that's what I'm going to assume. And it's hiding behind. I was here. I couldn't see it. I just saw it sparkly. I was wondering if the pig ate it or something. Discarded scroll. Now let's see what this one has. Take a swing at clue number 4 and watch out for the water hazard. I want to hear no complaints from you. It's par for the course if you run afoul with the old goblin's fellows, but don't go looking for them. Alright, well, all those golf jokes, but now this time it is Brocking Borings. There is the statue of Bull Roarer Took taking his golf swing. Now, the question is, why the mention of a sheep in the area? He said, "When no complaints from you," and oh, well, there's a ewe. There's a ewe. But I think it said also watch out for a water hazard. So perhaps a sheep and a pond. Perhaps down here. Or actually, no, it also talked about goblins, so it's probably deeper inside. This one's going to be a little bit trickier because we've got to find all sorts of things in order to get this one. And of course, there's a water hazard right there. But I think we were looking for a water hazard more toward the goblins, because that would make more sense. Oh, hold on! No complaints from you and goblins. Perhaps it's the stolen sheep over way down there at the goblin camp to the northeast. Actually, take that back. Not in the goblin camp itself, but the quest giver is next to a pond. And of course, he wants you to find his stolen sheep. Yes. And of course, he wants you to look for the stolen sheep that the goblins stole. So therefore, that's saying it's par for the course if you run afoul with old goblins fellows, but don't go looking for them. Alright. Don't go looking for the goblins. That means it's outside here. Yeah. Telling me I never did that quest? Good grief. Or at least I thought there was a pond here. Well, I am in the water hazard. Oh. Okay, oh. It's on a stone near the water hazard. Okay. Next. Walking on the wood is not unusual, unless you are made of the stuff. Then it is most peculiar. Walking in the wood is most unusual, unless you are made of the stuff. Then it is most peculiar. That means in the spider den, perhaps, where you have that walking tree that you're supposed to save. But that's a rather... Well, I'm pretty sure it is a reference to the Bimbo Wood, so let's head out that way. There's the spider area. Now, I don't think we could get inside because we don't have the quest, so I'm guessing that we're to be going to the place outside of it. Oh. Oh, well. By coincidence, the tree, somebody's escorting the quest. Someone's on the quest to escort the tree at the moment. Oh, well. Where am I allowed through? How about if I go back here and see if I can get through? Maybe if you... Ah, hold on. I see something glowing up ahead. That's where the scroll would be. What? No. That's just a regular cocoon for treasure. But just in case the scroll's inside the cocoon, I will check it. I didn't think so. A hobbit stands smirking by a pile of scrolls. Oh! Sackville. A Sackville is responsible for this? Hmm.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Ha ha ha! You found me! Well, Pineleaf, allow me to congratulate you, for you have solved my little mystery, and I could not be happier. I hope you enjoyed my scavenger hunt and had some fun. It was all my cousin Lotho's idea. Oh, Lotho really was responsible. I said, yeah, I think I was saying something like, oh, aha, it must be Lotho's up to it, but it really was. Okay. Evrulf must have noticed your puzzled expression. Yeah, well, Lobelia certainly didn't like the idea. Yes, it is true. My cousin Lotho Sackville Baggins gave me the idea for the scavenger hunt. You see, I wanted to try my hand at fashioning a fun festival game for our neighbors. I wasn't sure what to do, though. I had a few ideas, and I told them to Lotho, but he must have thought that they were too small or not inventive enough. Keep 'em busy, Evrulf, he said to me. Keep the whole Shire looking elsewhere, but at me and mine. Everywhere but it. And I told him that sounded sensible, and I'd do my best. My games would have taken some thinking for sure, and I'd be careful not to make them too easy. Lotho was so supportive of my plans. One night I overheard him talking to some cronies of his, and he was so enthusiastic. We'll give them something to talk about, he told them, and also they'll never see it coming. Why, I started blushing right then and there. I did not want to disappoint my cousin, so I put up even more effort into planning my scavenger hunt and keeping it a secret. So, once again, I congratulate you, Pineleaf. I hope Lotho is proud of me, and I'm sure he will be. Lotho. Oh, Lotho, keep everyone looking everywhere except at Baggett. And of course, yeah, I can see now why Lotho would want this thing, because of what he's up to while other world events are going on. Oh boy. Lotho. I finally tracked down the perpetrator. You solved the mystery? How delightful, Pineleaf! Tell me what you learned, and at once. Yeah? What? I'm not even angry that young Mr. Sackville did not follow the proper procedures set forth by the party planning committee. In the end, I'd say the scavenger hunt proved most satisfactory and worth the effort. For that, I reward you with a number of these anniversary tokens. I am very impressed you solved the mystery, Pineleaf. You must have scoured the entire Shire to get to the bottom of it. Well, you're right about that. Thanks again, my friend. Thanks again. Whee! There we have a nice little memento of my adventures. Now I just have to figure out what to do with the rest of them. But that does conclude our little series of tales, travels, and trifles. And I'll be seeing you with another series here over at the Pineleaf Needles channel. But until then, this is Pineleaf Needles reminding you to skirmish responsibly.